Hello everybody, it is Mr. Mustache Shark with a Minecraft video. Now, as you've seen, I have a failed video of Valorant, which I don't want to show or talk about because it's that bad. But as you can see here, I have an entire Minecraft world, and I've been working on this for quite a while. And I wanted to give a small tour, maybe only 15 minutes or even just 10, but I wanted to give a small tour, get a small video out, and just show this is what my Minecraft world is. So, first off, we have my awesome house. I went to the end and got a banner, and I've done tons of raids, and I got, all that. And then if you open the doors, you have this nice view. And the reason I wanted this is because if you look out here, you have this, it's a nice view of the mountains. That's kind of what the purpose of it was. I have my dog Odin. This is actually what my dog is named, so yeah, there's that. I have, there's that. I'm trying to expand a nether fortress to make it into a wither killer. I have my nice beds, storage I don't really care about, and then this right here is the big reveal. Down here, we have my basement. Now, this is probably what I spent forever to work on, and I spend most of my time in here. You see, I made this entire area look like it was a corrupted kind of thing. I don't know what I was trying to do. And then right here I have a trophy room, I have the egg, I have some awesome diamond armor in general, and I even have the dragon head. Over here I have just miscellaneous stuff that I don't really need right now. Totems, some saddles and diamond armor, and nether, so I could fly, but I'm gonna take the nether portal. So if I go through here, I have a very strange spawn. It spawns right next to the big lava fall, and yeah, it's not the best. So if I walk over here, gotta just avoid these guys. Yeah. So I've been also working on a nether hub. As you can see right here, I have a ladder right here that goes to a village, and another one that goes up there. So I'm gonna go to that bench because that is one of my favorite. Ow! Okay, jeez, calm down. Okay, now if I go up here, I will be able to simply walk a few blocks, and I'll be at another village. Now this village is approximately 200 blocks away from my actual house. So, yeah. But right here is the portal to the village. If we walk down here, just a bit, we have my first village that I found. That's the portal down there. This is the glass town near the city I'm building, which I will show later. This is going to be for future areas. Little setup here. Got some netherrack. Now this was meant to be for the challenge I'm doing. As you see here, if I go to the nether, I have to use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Now, I've been going, I think, about 500 blocks that way, but if you do the math, 5 times 8 is 4,500. So, my bad, 4,000, so that would not work. If I'm wrong, it might be even 400, but 4,800 blocks, that would not work. Now, I don't use this village anymore because, wow, how did I get here? How did I get here? Okay, I don't use this village anymore, first off because all of my good villagers are dead. But that's another one gone. All my good villagers are dead because of a raid. So the story is that one of these guys, which I'm kind of mad about, one of these guys knocked a pillager in here and he killed 2 guys. Just why? Just not good. Anyways, if we walk over here, I have a horse pen for my horse who's at my house right now. And then, so first off, here's my sword. Yep, just take a nice, good, long look at that. Anyways, there's the next village, which I have right over there. You can see it right there. Oh, I'll get to that later. So I've done a lot of building in this village. This is like my main village I hang out in. As you can see, I've made each and everyone's stall, except for those guys. Trying to make a andesite villager. I'll work on that. A lot of things I have to work on. Here's these guys are trying to breed. They haven't bred yet, so I have to give them more carrots. They always want more carrots. I don't understand. So then in here I have what you can see is my glass smelter, because all of these guys will sell me emeralds for glass, and that's really good profits. We have a carrot farm, which I'm going to extend that way, and a sugarcane farm for paper to level up the cartographers. Now we have the nether portal, which will lead up to the nether portal I showed you. Iron golems. I'm going to let these guys free, because why not? So over here we have a map of the area. You can see that is kind of the area where the other village is, and then right here is where the wall for the last city is. Now, if you don't know what I'm actually talking about, the last city was the last city from the Maze Runner Death Cure. Now, I love this movie, I love the whole series, so I thought this would be a good idea for my mega base. Originally, I was going to make it 259 blocks wide, aka all the way out there. Right now, it's 199. Now, I decided not to because I was going to burn myself out, it wasn't going to be good, and I was not going to have any kind of fun. So I'm going to stick with this, work with it, and simply build on from there. As you see, I've been doing a lot of work on this, slowly getting the wall formation, and I've decided to make every single building around 33 by 33. Now, over here, we have another desert village, and this one is what I would like to call the raid village. And this one, all the villagers died in a raid. There was only 2 anyways. This one, my favorite. I have a trap, and if I walk over here, push the button, it'll open, and then they'll fall. Now, the reason this works is because if it's closed, big things like, forgot their name for some reason. Any kind of pillager, it could be a vindicator, it could be a soldier, it could be anything. Flip this lever, when they're on it, they fall in, they die. Exactly. Ravager. Even Ravagers can fit. Now, one of my favorite things, about this, I have to go back to that nether portal, it's faster. If I go all the way back to the nether portal, I can travel to another one, which is at my nether fortress, which will lead me to my pillager outpost. So, here's the pillager outpost where I get all my raids done, and then here is what I really wanted to come here for. There's one floating island, but then if I come over here, we have a mountain that is above the clouds, and I have not seen a lot of those before. Look at this right here. 1, 2, 3 massive floating islands. If you can see, that's off the ground. Here, hold on. Now let me just get back to my portal and show you another thing. Probably didn't show you the beacon outside. Yeah, I should have shown you that the first thing. So, here's my horse. I'm going to name him Sir Lancelot, because why not? So, right here, I have a quad beacon, each one with a double power, except for jump, which I don't need that high of a jump. But I'm going to make this into a sextuple beacon, or just a 6th beacon, if you want me to say that. And, yeah, that's basically my plan. And it takes a lot of emeralds. I'm going to say this. It takes an absolute lot of emeralds to make all this. But I have a ton of emeralds spare. As you see here, I have a stack and a half, basically, of emerald blocks. So that's enough to make a whole nother layer of this. Right here, I have a work in progress of a storage room, which will be for a bunch of chests and junk I don't need. Very helpful. One thing that has been with me ever since the very beginning of my actual world has been this area right here. This has been untouched forever, except for this. Right here, this, of course, this was built a while ago, but this right here is the most sacred thing I have. It was my first strip mine where I got my first iron ore. Everything here was started on this. A bit of backstory with this world is that I never started out the way I wanted to. Now at the time, this is when Dream was setting world records for speedrunning, and I was inspired by him, and I really wanted to do something like this. And I decided that I was going to make this an adventure speedrun world. No playing around, no building houses, all serious talk. Now, the only problem with this is that I died multiple times and lost everything. And I kind of was about to give up on this world. But the thing that brought me back was that I have a second chance. That I had ideas that were worth to put in this world. Now, as well, everything here was completely netherite, but I died. I almost lost everything, and I was about to cry. But the good thing is that I was able to get everything back. So, actually, I can go show you that, but it's a bit risky. Yeah, I'll do it. Ah, here we go. Okay, so right here, I tried making a path all the way back to where I died. So you see, this right here is one of the biggest, most massive structures in the Nether I've seen. Now, I just noticed that. I'll go get that later. But this is one of those massive structures I've ever seen of a bastion. Like, it's a big square, no detail, but I died to a piglin brute. Now, the reason I died to this is because I didn't know they were in the update, and I didn't know that they would spawn exactly in strongholds. So that is basically my entire world. Not much else to show. Well, that's my entire world. So, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want more, and this is Mr. Shark signing out.